Alright guys, Mr. Surplus Nut. We're going to get started with this rifle on the proper way of maintaining it. And I just want to show you guys, for the safety check guys, that this rifle is empty. We're going to remove the bolt. Okay, we're going to remove the bolt on this gun. And there's the bolt. Fluted bolt. My gun builder did an awesome job. This is the original Remington bolt. He just did those little holes there at different sizes. Okay, he did a great job polishing it up. I think this is like a PTG bolt is what it is. It's been trued and you know, head spaced and square, everything he knows how to do to them. So it's a nice bolt. Okay, and right now there's nothing on the chamber here. You guys gonna have to take my word for it. I'm looking at it. There's nothing in it. Okay, so right now what we're gonna do, we're gonna put the bolt aside. And what I do is I start off by doing the wood. We're gonna get the Febreze again. Try to figure out, if you keep using the same rag, which rag is the one that you have that you use to spray the Febreze on it. Okay, give it a good shake so it comes out nice and even. Alright, there we go. And what you want to do, okay, want to place the rifle right up here. Okay, and we're going to start with the bottom. I like to keep this bottom part, which is the flat part. This is the part that rides the bag, the rear bag rest. It rides on the bag, so even when I go to the range, I make sure this thing is nice and polished, to make sure it's you know, it rides really good and smooths out. It's smooth and there's, you know, nothing keeping it from sliding really good on the bag. So basically you just kind of like, it's just like I did my other videos. You just put the Febreze or Pledge, whatever you might be using, on the wood really good. Some people don't do that, but I do. I use the other side of the rag to polish the wood. Okay, go ahead and lay this gun here. Kind of change the angle of the camera a little bit. We're gonna hit the bottom. This is also the part that rides the bag in the front. This stock, it's by Richard's Microfit. When you get it, you just get it very crude. You have to either have somebody do the finishing for you, like prepare it, sand it, get it really nice, and have it finished. They don't send it to you already finished. This is something you need to do yourself. Okay, I like this stock a lot. I was thinking about doing another type of try to get this up close, thinking of getting something, you know, do like another paint job or something on it, but you know what, it's a nice piece of wood. I'm just gonna leave it alone. And I do like the stock a lot, the way it looks. So right now we have the Febreze on the rag. Put a little more. Okay, make sure it's on the bottom really good. What I do with this, I lift it up a little bit and I set it like this. Okay, this is the part that rides the front of the bag. Let's do the other side. You want the Febreze or the Pledge to really get inside the wood, you know, let that stuff nourish your wood. I don't worry about so much getting it on the metal, because I leave that for last. So now I'm gonna turn my rag. This is the wet side. I'm sure you guys can see, like, it looks kind of like different color, and this looks more like white. So I'm going to turn it around and start like the buffing part of it on the wood. Okay, we're going to go ahead and remove this the sunshade. Okay, this is the cover that comes with it. I'm going to put that aside and unscrew the lens cover. It's a 3-inch lens cover that comes with a scope, with a Mueller target scope. Very nice in case it's really sunny and it's gathering too much light, and you want to be able to you know, control the lighting getting to the scope so you won't get glare and different things. So right now we're gonna do the polishing. I do this all the time. When I bring this gun back from the range, I go ahead and I do this. I clean the barrel, you know, inside, obviously from shooting, and then before I put it in the safe, I go ahead and clean the wood, and then I clean the I repolish the stainless steel you know, barrel, action, receiver, the bolt, all that stuff. And it's coming out really good. I mean, when you turn the rag around after you put the Febreze or pledge on it, and you turn the rag around, you can tell once you turn the rag around and you start kind of like buffing it, you can tell that the luster starts coming back. Okay, and that's pretty much it. I mean, once you get it basically around the you know, fore end of each side of the stock, really good. Your butt end of the rifle. Okay, you might want to lay it like this. Make sure you get that on there. I'm just using the part that I'm buffing, so I'm not getting none of this Febreze on the metal. Okay, and that looks really, really good. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and put it up here. Alright, and let me adjust the angle of the camera. Okay, you want to have this rifle really nice and clean, you know, maintain your wood, because what this does is when you shoot the gun, this is what you want the gun to do. It's going to shoot, and you want it going back and forth. See how even that rides? That's called riding the bag. You want the gun, every time you shoot for the gun herself, to on recoil, ba-bang, ba-bang, to, you know, do its thing. You don't want to try to, you know, have it where it's gonna, you know, keep it from being able to, you know, ride the bag right on recoil. So basically, what we're gonna do right now, we're gonna go ahead and get started with the bolt. That's the first thing I do. So what I do now, I kind of like, let's go down here because I want you guys to see. I get the sock on my hand. It's just an old sock. Okay, on my hand like this. Why do I have this? Okay, because I want to be able to grab the bolt and not touch it with my fingers. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna basically hold the bolt. We're gonna open the Blue Magic cream. Okay, and we're gonna go ahead. Sometimes you have enough in the cap where you can just use it off of there. Okay, and we're gonna go ahead and put it all over the bolt. Okay, first of all, I try to get it inside the flutes really good. Okay, like all that area that's polished, I try to get it in there with my fingers. You want to get it in there, work it really good. And once this stuff, you want to use your finger also. And as you do this, you're gonna notice that the cream is gonna start turning like a hazy color, and that's what you want to build. You want to build that haze, because when that haze builds up, that's telling you that it's removing all the impurities, the grease, whatever the bolt might have picked up, you know, dirt, whatever, you know, just the regular stuff on the ambient, man, you know, like whatever's in the air. Remember, anything that's polished, you gotta take care of it. It's like a set of rims on your car. You have a nice set of chrome rims on your car, and you don't you know, polish them once in a while, they're gonna lose that shine. Okay, they're gonna lose that shine, and it's just not, you're gonna be wasting your money, because everything you did to that, now, you know, it's a waste, because once they lose that shine and stuff, it's really hard sometimes to get it back, unless you really do go the extra mile and do a polishing job. And let's turn this rag around and use it there. And that's what you want to do. Now I have it in all the different flutes. Okay, in all the flutes, the bolt. See how I'm holding it, basically the part that doesn't, you know, with this hand with the sock. So that's what you want to do. Okay, and just work your finger on it, you know, let it build a little haze. Now what you can do, you can grab the other end with this sock, and we're gonna put the stuff on the actual back part of the bolt. This thing does a really good job, guys, and you have to do this, because I mean, if this rifle, I let it go where it's gonna get dull, and then, you know, the shine ain't gonna be there, then why get it? You know, everything, it takes maintenance, you know. It's like a car, you gotta change the oil, you know, the kids, the wife, everything you gotta maintain, man. Kids, you gotta take them out because they get bored, they want to do stuff, you know. Your wife, you gotta take her out to dinner, you gotta give her sweet loving, you know. And that's how it is. Everything in life is like that. Your vehicle, your house, you gotta paint it. So there's people that want to get into a hobby of having guns and stuff, and then they don't want to, you know, take care of their stuff. Okay, so now we have this thing all over it. Okay, what we're gonna do, we're gonna come back, and I'm gonna show you how this bolt's gonna come really nice and bright. We'll be right back.